The woman accompanied her older brother to a banquet, never expecting that a single man's gaze would change everything. Across the room, a wealthy heir locked eyes with her. Just one glance, and he was captivated. What nobody at the party knew was that this man, despite his fortune, struggled with a deep-rooted fear of women. His condition was so severe that whenever he entered a room, all the female servers were immediately dismissed. As he walked in, one guest muttered that women shouldn't even be allowed at the gathering. But before he could finish, the young heir grabbed him, shoved him to the ground, and demanded that he apologize to the woman in front of everyone. Then, as if nothing had happened, he walked right up to her with a polite smile and greeted her warmly. Her brother bristled with anger. He snapped, cruelly pointing out that their mother had been nothing more than a mistress. The insult cut deep. The woman's eyes filled with tears, and in frustration, she grabbed a glass of wine and splashed it over her brother before fleeing the hall. Outside, she sat on the steps, staring at the rain as it poured down. Her chest ached with sorrow. To her surprise, the man followed her. Quietly, he sat beside her, offered comforting words, and even patted her gently on the head. Then he leaned closer, his voice low, telling her that maybe she could be the one to cure his phobia of women. Startled, she bolted up to leave, but he caught her wrist and stopped her. Eventually, he guided her to his car. During the drive, she answered a call from her father, her tone sharp and angry. The man said nothing, simply drove her home, and left her at the door. Inside, her brother acted as if nothing had happened. Knowing full well she suffered from asthma, he deliberately played with his dog right in front of her. Their parents rushed in, furious with him. Her father slapped him across the face, scolding him for his thoughtlessness. Her brother's temper flared. "Fine," he shouted, "I'll just move out." True to his word, he packed his things and left. Days passed with no sign of him. One afternoon, the young heir appeared at her doorstep again. She immediately tried to chase him away, but he calmly revealed that he knew where her brother was. Desperate, she begged him to take her there. To her shock, she found her brother at a martial arts dojo, sparring fiercely and defeating every opponent. When she approached, guilt weighed heavy on her. She apologized, believing she had wronged him. Her brother sighed and explained he had only gotten the dog after asking her opinion, but their parents misunderstood, thinking he was endangering her health. What weighed on him more, however, was their father's oppressive control. "Be careful around him," he warned quietly. After they parted ways, she walked home feeling broken, convinced that her very existence had made her brother suffer. The heir tried to console her, but she pulled away, running off once more. That night, she distracted herself with video games, but he showed up again, refusing to let her hide. When she tried to slip away, he grabbed her hand. His voice was steady. "I'll help you. You don't have to face this alone." The next day, she reported to her part-time job at a cozy cafe. Her boss happened to be her best friend. The two women laughed and chatted behind the counter, enjoying a moment of peace. Suddenly, the door swung open, and the heir walked in. Her friend froze, stunned by his striking looks, but the woman immediately tried to push him back out the door. Only then did her friend realize they already knew each other. Curious, she watched the tension crackle between them. No matter how persistent he was, the woman refused to bend. Finally, she ordered him to leave. Meanwhile, her brother was at home, secretly listening to their mother's conversation. What he overheard shocked him. He learned just how much his sister had suffered growing up, how she had been forced to hide food in secret, how much loneliness she had endured. From that moment, he vowed to protect her. But when she returned home that evening, instead of warmth, another fight erupted between them. Voices clashed, anger boiled over, and once again, she stormed out of the house, her heart heavy and restless.